Hey guys, happy Saturday. Listen, you guys, there is still 2 JoAnn's still open in my area. I went by JoAnn's. Now, I'm just going to tell you, this haul is before 2 of the JoAnn's closed in my area. I picked these up back in April, like before Frocktails. So I'm just now sharing it with you guys because your girl been booked and busy, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the fabrics that I picked up at JoAnn. Let's go now. All right, y'all. So y'all know your girl went to JoAnn's before they closed. So 2 of my stores in my area closed. There's still 2 more stores open as of the recording of this video. Today is May the 10th when I'm recording this. It is a little after 7:09 at night. However, I wanted to show you guys this because I've been out of town for Frocktails the last 2 weeks, but I have my receipt. And I actually picked these up on April the 5th. Don't judge me, okay? Judge yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and let me take this out and show you guys what I picked up. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the JoAnn's fabric that I picked up. I have my receipt here. I'm going to tell you guys don't need to know how much I spent, but it was right at a little over $200. I actually spent $211.18 for JoAnn. So I'm going to share with you guys how much I purchased, and if I have any plans, the patterns, I'll share the patterns that I plan on using for them as well. Now, some of these I don't have the pattern picked out, but I can tell you when and where I'm going to be using it. So let's talk about the first fabric first. So this is the first fabric right here. It is a linen fabric. This is actually a linen blend Scuba blue. I picked up 3.861 yards in this fabric. Let me roll it out so you guys can see this. It is gorgeous, okay? So I'm gonna, I like this fabric for sure. I don't know exactly what I actually do know. It's 2 or maybe 3 Butterick patterns that I plan on using. So back in back in January, I wanted to do a bare bones of Butterick patterns because you guys always talk about Butterick patterns so freaking badly, okay? Some of y'all be talking about Butterick patterns, but I like the Butterick patterns. Speaking of which, Butterick summer patterns just dropped, so I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna use this fabric for that. However, I do have a blazer, a pair of pants, and a dress that I wanna make, or maybe a top instead of a dress, with this fabric and make a 3 to 4 piece set with this. That's the plan. The patterns that I do have in mind, I have them in mind, but I might switch them. So I'm not going to share the patterns just yet, but I think this one would be a good 3 to 4 piece set, for Butterick. However, here's the thing. I picked up, like I said, 3.861 yards. So I think a blazer and a pair of pants may be the only 2 things that I could get out of this fabric. However, this fabric is like 55 inches long and it looks more than 3.861. Maybe she just gave me more and only scanned 3.861, but it looks like way more than that. All right. But this is the first fabric that I picked up. Let's get on over to the next fabric. All right. All right, so here's the next fabric. This is a cotton fabric picked up from JoAnn's. Now this, I plan on doing a button-down shirt, but this is also part of my summer collection that I want to be, working on midsummer, like in July, because I want to finish up the current 5-piece collection that I started back in March, but then I had Frocktails and pattern testing and all that stuff. So it got away from me, but I'm getting back to that this upcoming week. So you'll be seeing the full collection when it's done. Now for this, I plan on using a pair of pants in one of my favorite patterns. I'm going to put up on this screen so you're able to see it. Is Simplicity 9926. I may use that, or I may use Simplicity 9955 for a pair of pants. Now, I have some other pant patterns that I want to try out, but I will probably use that because, like I said, I want to make this collection with bright colors. So now this one is showing up on the camera as like a blue, like an aqua blue, but this is actually like a teal green. So it's not showing up on the camera as a green, but this is a green. Now, this is actually called So Classic Viridian green. And I picked up 4 yards of this fabric. Okay, so it's 4 yards of this fabric, and it was $4.59 per yard. Yes, so I like this one. Let's get on over to the next fabric.
All right.
All right, so this is the next fabric. This one is also a So Classic fabric. It is Sunkiss Coral. I also picked up 4 yards of this fabric as well. Let me open it so you're able to see it. Now, for this one, it is also going to be part of my summer collection, that the green and the coral color, and then I'm going to add a blue. Now, I'm on the fence of if I want to add an aqua blue or a medium weight blue or something like that. I don't know what kind of blue I'm going to add yet, but I think blue needs to go in this collection too, that screams bright spring colors, spring and summer colors, okay? Now, for this one, I'm going to use this as a button-down shirt. The shirt that I want to make with this is the VikiSews Cynthia blouse. It is on my Make 9. I am doing very well with my Make 9 right now. So I think that project is due July the 13th. So because of that, I want to make sure that I have it taped, cut out, and ready to sew by June 1st in order to have, you know, the VikiSews pattern done by July 13th. All right. So that's what I plan on making with this one. If anything is left, I will probably make a tank in this color. All right. But let's go ahead and move over to the next fabric.
All right.
All right, so this is the next fabric. This fabric is a Quilter showcase fabric in a micro stripe dark royal blue color. I picked up 4 yards of this fabric. Let me open it out so you're able to see what it looks like. Now, for this one, I am going to be using this for a button-down shirt as part of Battle of the Shirt or Short Dresses. Now, I have done Battle of the Shirt Dress. This is the 3rd year, I believe, 3rd year that I'm doing Battle of the Shirt Dresses. But one thing I want to mention is, if you guys notice that I've been doing a lot of button-down shirts to put in my work wardrobe, and this one is going to be paired with the next fabric as a Battle of the Shirt Dress. And the pattern that I'm going to use is one of probably the new McCall patterns or the Butterick pattern, that either the Butterick summer pattern or one of the McCall's spring pattern. I'm just on the fence yet of which one I want to sew just yet. So I can't tell you that. But this is going to be used as hashtag Battle of the Shirt or Shirt Dress. Let's get into the next fabric.
All right.
All right, so the next fabric I have is this one right here. It is called Quilter Showcase Daisy Purple. So it's like a bluish purple, which I love. I picked up 4 yards of this fabric from, of course, JoJo's or JoAnn's. I know a lot of our JoAnn's are closed right now, but I still have 2 in my area that's still open so far. So It may be closed by next week, but we will see. Now, for this one is also going to be used as part of hashtag Battle of the Shirt or Shirt Dresses. This one is going to be a battle between this one and the last one that I showed you. I'm going to put them both up here in just a second so you're able to see this. But I think this one will go amazing with some black pants, like some black jeans, or even some white jeans. I did make a pair of white pants for Atlanta Frocktails, which I didn't get to make it, but I did do a video where I showed you the overall make after making it. It just didn't make it to the Frocktails. All right. So I'll put it up here so you're able to see that if you missed that video. But anyways, this one, I think what I'm going to do is have this as a button-down shirt for Battle of the Shirt Dress, but also pair it with some black denim fabric that I picked up at Fine Fabrics, which I will share that video with you guys right here. I'll go ahead and put that video up so you're able to see it as well. But I think that's what I'm going to do, pair it with the black denim that I picked up from Fine Fabrics in Atlanta. And I think that that's going to be a good look. We'll see. Okay. And some white heels. I think if I pair this as a button-down shirt, some black jeans and white heels, I think I'm on to something with this. Okay. But I picked up 4 yards of this. Let's go ahead and get into the next fabric.
All right.
All right, so the next fabric is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fabric. This one is pretty much a cotton fabric. It's one of their novelties, I guess is what you could call it, or licensed. That's what it's called, licensed fabric. It is their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle photo toss cotton fabric. I picked up 3 yards of this fabric. It was 50% off, so I picked this up for $5.99. Regular price was actually $12.99, but on my receipt, I guess I got it for a little over 50% off because on my receipt, it says 62% off. I don't know if it's because it was the end of the bolt. I got what was left. Now, if you guys don't know, my family, we love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My son has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle room. So we love the Ninja Turtles, okay? So I am going to be making my son and my daughter actually my son and my husband, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt. I am going to make myself and my daughter a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt as well, but it's not going to be in this fabric. I think I'm going to use this fabric for the kids, and then my husband and myself, we will have a different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fabric that I already have in my stash, all right? But once again, this is TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fabric that I picked up for the kids because they were bugging me for this fabric, all right? But what pattern am I going to use for little man, my son, Simplicity 8852? That is one of favorite pattern to use. I just need to extend it based off of when I made his Jurassic Park shirt. And then for my daughter, I don't know yet. I have to figure out what pattern to use for her. I probably use my favorite TNT pattern, Simplicity 9707 for her. But yeah, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fabric. Let's go ahead and get over to the last fabric that I picked up at JoAnn's.
All right.
All right, so this is the last fabric that I picked up from JoAnn's. This is a 90-inch black linen blend fabric picked up from JoAnn's. I picked up 6 yards of this fabric, and to be honest with you, it is a lot. However, I am going to be using this as part of hashtag Make92025. And the pattern that I'm going to be using to create the blazer part, well, the vest, blazer, whatever you want to call it, is View A. Now, this is part of my next for actually hashtag I think it's Make 5. Yeah, I think this one is Make 5. It's either make 5 or make 9. It doesn't even matter. However, yes, this one is make 5 because it's due May the 18th. And before you guys ask me, am I doing a sew along for it? Listen, y'all, I don't know, but possibly I'll show you behind the scenes or something like that. Like I've been doing for everything that I sew, but I am very interested in the pants. So I may be doing both the top and the bottom. I'll keep you updated on view A and view C. I'm not interested in that skirt whatsoever, but it will definitely be the top and the pants. 6 yards of this fabric. What you guys think? All right. So those are that's everything that I picked up from JoAnn's in this fabric.
All right.
All right, so there you have it. Those are all the fabrics that I picked up from JoAnn's. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girl a thumbs up on this video. Share this video with a friend who could use this information or would be interested in any of the things that I'm sewing on this channel. Make sure you comment in the comment section below and let me know what patterns you think would go with this fabric. Because, you know, your girl is always indecisive, okay? I don't know what to do with a lot of these fabrics until I see a pattern in the fabric. They have to speak to each other, all right? And do is free, and that's subscribe, because y'all know what? It's free, okay? I shouldn't have to tell y'all this every video. But until next time, keep sewing.